Hi everybody, this is Ellie. Thanks so much for joining me today for a video where I share the setup of the month of December in my pocket-sized bullet journal. I cannot believe it's nearly December. This year has both felt like it's gone on forever and flown by, for me at least. In November, I was in this cover from Chic Sparrow. This is a pocket deluxe in the Earl Grey leather from the Teahouse collection. I really love how this one scuffs up and dents and scratches and just shows its age and wear. So I really enjoyed being in this guy for November. I'm just going to pull out my notebook so we can move into my December cover. I've mentioned this before, but I am a creature of habit. And this is the same cover I used last December. This is from Sojourner and it's the sparkly sage leather, I believe. And it's called that because of this beautiful shimmer that's on the nap. So this is actually the inner nap of this leather and it's just gorgeous. It's extremely soft hand and thin. And it really just wraps around your notebook. So I'm excited to give it a try with my Zequenz because this guy has gotten pretty fluffy and the spine is curved. So I think it might wrap around it really well. So anyways, back to the cover itself. Super soft hand, feels amazing, gorgeous color. I asked for the red elastic with it so that I had a full-on Christmas theme when I got it last year. These are just a couple of papers from an old scrapbook set that I had, and I have a gold ollie clip there. Inside, I just have this card from Chapters, which has kind of some Canadian winter figures on it, and I really like having that peek out, and I think it kind of echoes the Nutcracker there. So for this cover, I actually think I might try to put it in both sides. Usually I just slip the back cover in, but because of this soft leather and fluffiness of this notebook, we'll give it a shot. Ooh, that feels really great. Look at that around the spine. That's absolutely perfect. I love the feel of this, and that looks beautiful. I'll probably just leave these, you know what, I'll slip these back in there too. So it does kind of have this little fold, but once it's open, it does flatten itself out. So I'm not worried about that at all. Now into my setup for December. I didn't have any Christmas or holiday themed vellum, so I did find this one in my stash, which is so old, but it has kind of the white polka dots on a red background. This is a washi tape that I got from Robin at Talks from the Heart, and I love how these look together. This is another image from the Christmas scrapbook paper that I have. It's from ages ago, so I don't know the book or anything, but I just thought it was so cute with the no peeking, and I just put in December. Then we move right into my tasks page. I haven't migrated anything over yet. And I also have my printable from 3 Years Apart. This is another washi tape from Robin, and this here is from Simply Gilded. I also got a Christmas sticker set from my brother and his girlfriend last year with these really cute stickers that are transparent and outlined in gold, but I'm not sure of the brand or where they're from, so sorry about that. I have my Calendex set up, still leaving this space on the side for any kind of special occasions or appointments, just to see at a glance, and loving it. I've printed out my December calendar from Peanuts Planner Co. And this is great. I love doing this so that I don't need to draw it out. Usually I print it a little bit bigger, but I was having some computer issues and it came out at 100%, which is just a little smaller than I usually print it, but still totally functional. I made sure to write my numbers in before I glued it down this time so I didn't have any mishaps like last month. These washi tapes here are all from a Michaels set, I think. I'm not sure if it was Recollections or another brand, but you'll see these a couple times. And again, this is the Simply Gilded loops. I'm not sure what it's called. And we move right into my weeklies. So none of this is new. I've found what I've really liked in the last couple of months and I'm continuing on with it. I have my tasks, a space for some habit tracking, a week at a glance. I've been keeping track of the weather. Well, I've been looking at the forecast on Sundays and filling it out for the week at that point and just really enjoying it. And then I have a space for gratitude. So what I like doing is including the full week here. So even though this is November, I just write them both in the gray pen. And I use a Staedtler light gray pen. This came in a set, so it didn't have a name that I could find, but I use this just for the writing. And to draw these actual lines, I use my favorite Tombow, this N89. Put in my birthdays and appointments. Another sticker from that same set to mark Christmas. And this is what I mean. So I carried this through to the beginning of January, and I also used this Tombow to write 2021. After that, I'm going to go into my dailies. I didn't have any special setups or collections that I needed to include at the beginning of the month, so it's just a very simple setup. As always, I've used my Le Pen technical drawing pens for the writing and titles. So that's, for these lines here, for the numbering, these are my favorite Fineliners. And as I've been doing the last couple of months, I've also pulled out some washi tape that I'd like to use in December. I'm not strict with this. If there's other washi I want to go to, then I just pull it out. But I like having this already out and ready to go. So I've mentioned Robin at Talks from the Heart. We've done some washi swaps before, and she has such a gorgeous collection. She sent me these Christmas ones, so I will definitely be using these. I've already used this a couple of places, and I love this gold and silver metallic snowflake washi. All of these here are from the same Michaels set, so I like that kind of craft paper background on a lot of these. This is from Fairy Milk Bar. These two are from Simply Gilded. And then I added just a couple of neutrals. I don't know where this one is from, but this is by Note and Wish. And then I also chose my Tombow for the month. This is the 027. I haven't actually used it yet, but I did try it out on one of these back pages somewhere. Yes. So this is the color here. I don't know how well it picks up. Okay, let me. It's kind of this nice olivey green. It's actually really close to this color itself. So I'm really looking forward to using that. I actually don't usually use Tombows that are quite that dark, so we'll see how that goes. Usually the way I use this is if I have any notes or anything that I'm doing kind of within my daily pages, I'll just use this to draw the line and make the title so that it's easy to find when I flip through. So for example, in November, this is just a page I had with video notes. So similar to that. Looking forward to trying a new to me color. This came in a neutral set that I bought earlier this year, and I think it's beautiful. December was a quick and pretty painless setup. It's nice to find what's been working for me and sticking with it or adjusting as necessary. I will do a flip through of November soon. November ended up being I don't want to say busier month, like I was doing a lot more things. I think it's just with preparation for Christmas and kind of the video schedule I want to go through in December. All of that stuff just meant that I was using a lot more pages throughout to kind of plan ahead, which hasn't happened in a while. So you'll be able to see that anyways in my flip through because I think I just did a terrible job describing it. I'm really happy to be back in this cover. Again, I don't know if I can describe how lovely it feels in my hand, but it just feels like this cover is a part of the notebook itself, if that makes sense. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're all doing well, and I'll see you next time.